Okay. All right, welcome to Real Men Wear Kilts TV. I'm Patrick Joy, your host, and tonight we're going to be playing Fortnite again, but we're going to be playing the Save the World mode. But before we get into that, a couple things. One, check out Alpha Nerds Guild. Alpha Nerds Guild is an awesome organization that helps veterans, military, former law enforcement, former first responders through gaming. And particularly in regards to it's a mode of therapy that Alpha Nerds uses to help them. Plus, they do a whole bunch of other really good stuff, and it's a great community to belong to and a great charity to send your philanthropic dollars to. I myself have benefited from Alpha Nerds Guild, and I can't say enough good things about them. Also, check out Shell Shock CBD for all your CBD needs. Use code Patrick for 10% off your order. Now, before we get into Fortnite, I'm doing this because I think it needs to be acknowledged, given that it's the 57th anniversary of it. And I think that we need to be reminded of the words of a great man who gave a speech 57 years ago on the Lincoln Memorial back in 1963. One of the greatest men. I'm not doing this for political reasons. I just think that it's important that we put this out there. One of the greatest men this country has ever seen. Martin Luther King, one of the greatest civil rights leaders, a man of God, a man of peace. Gave a speech in front of 250,000 peaceful protesters. I think it's, like I said, I wouldn't feel right without acknowledging this, because it's really important. 57 years ago, this man made this speech. A speech about a dream he had. A speech about how much he loved this country and how much he wanted to see, this country grow and unite even more and truly become equal. Martin Luther King was a great man. And, like I said, I'm not going to get into the politics of it. I have my own opinions on what he would think of what's going on today. Others might share those opinions. Others might disagree with them. But because I got the Alpha Nerds Guild, I'm not going to get into that part of it because that gets a little political. But I am going to play his speech. This is one of the greatest speeches ever made in American history. In fact, I'd say it's at least in the top 5, if not the top 5, the top 10. And I think we need to hear this message again today. Because it applies. And this man's words ring true even today. And they ring through the years and the decades. Like I said, 57 years ago, this speech was given. And it is a powerful speech, and I'm going to play it for you all right now. Just listen to this. I cannot hear it. The audio's all the way up. Okay, I can't hear. I don't know if you guys can or not. Yeah, it's not showing up on the desktop audio. Okay, hold on a second here. Let me see if I can't find a better one. I want you all to hear this. I'm not getting any audio at all. What? Here are you guys. What's going on with my audio? Check 1 2 1 2. Check 1 2 1 2. Okay, I'm getting audio there. We'll try this again here real quick. Okay, we're not getting any audio. This is such an important speech. I hate to have you guys not hear it. I mean, I just gotta figure out what's going on with my audio. Hmm. I wonder if that fixes it. No audio. Why are we not getting any audio at all? Oh, that's not even all of it, anyways. Okay, I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna try and do it with my phone. But first, I want to check something else here, real quick. So we're not getting audio there. Make sure we're gonna get audio here, because otherwise, I gotta do some troubleshooting. Not sure what's going on with that. Okay, we're getting audio here. And hang on, folks, while I try something here. I'm gonna see if I can't pull it up on here, and then we can just do it this way. I want to see if I can't pull it up on the internet on my Xbox and do it that way. Okay, I think we got it now. I'm not sure why it's all dark like that. There we go. There we go. Listen to this. You guys not getting any desktop audio? Oh, wait a minute. I know it.
To millions of Negro slaves who had been
There we
seared
go.
in the flames
Let me restart
of
this here.
injustice. It came as a joyous daybreak to end.
Okay, listen to this, guys. This is very important. It's only 16 minutes long, but you gotta listen to it.
I'm happy to join with you today in what will go down in history as the greatest demonstration for freedom in the history of our nation. Five score years ago, a great American in whose symbolic shadow we stand today signed the Emancipation Proclamation. This momentous decree came as a great beacon light of hope to millions of Negro slaves who had been seared in the flames of withering injustice. It came as a joyous daybreak to end the long night of their captivity. But 100 years later, the Negro still is not free. 100 years later, the life of the Negro is still sadly crippled by the manacles of segregation and the chains of discrimination. 100 years later, the Negro lives on a lonely island of poverty in the midst of a vast ocean of material prosperity. 100 years later, the Negro is still languished in the corners of American society and finds himself in exile in his own land. And so we've come here today to dramatize a shameful condition. In a sense, we've come to our nation's capital to cash a check. When the architects of our republic wrote the magnificent words of the Constitution and the Declaration of Independence, they were signing a promissory note to which every American was to fall heir. This note was a promise that all men, yes, black men as well as white men, would be guaranteed the unalienable rights of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
Excuse me.
It is obvious today that America has defaulted on this promissory note insofar as her citizens of color are concerned. Instead of honoring this sacred obligation, America has given the Negro people a bad check, a check which has come back marked insufficient funds. But we refuse to believe that the Bank of Justice is bankrupt. We refuse to believe that there are insufficient funds in the great vaults of opportunity of this nation. So we've come to cash this check, a check that will give us upon demand the riches of freedom and the security of justice. We have also come to this hallowed spot to remind America of the fierce urgency of now. This is no time to engage in the luxury of cooling off or to take the tranquilizing drug of gradualism. Now is the time to make real the promises of democracy. Now is the time to rise from the dark and desolate valley of segregation to the sunlit path of racial justice. Now is the time to lift our nation from the quicksands of racial injustice to the solid rock of brotherhood. Now is the time to make justice a reality for all of God's children. It would be fatal for the nation to overlook the urgency of the moment. This sweltering summit of the Negro's legitimate discontent will not pass until that is an invigorating autumn of freedom and equality. 1963 is not an end, but a beginning. Those who hope that the Negro needed to blow off steam and will now be content will have a rude awakening if the nation returns to business as usual.
All those people.
There will be neither rest nor tranquility in America until the Negro is granted his citizenship rights. The whirlwinds of revolt will continue to shake the foundations of our nation until the bright day of justice emerges. But that is something that I must say to my people who stand on the warm threshold which leads into the palace of justice. In the process of gaining our rightful place, we must not be guilty of wrongful deeds. Let us not seek to satisfy our thirst for freedom by drinking from the cup of bitterness and hatred. We must forever conduct our struggle on the high plane of dignity and discipline. We must not allow our creative protests to degenerate into physical violence. Again and again, we must rise to the majestic heights of meeting physical force with soul force. The marvelous new militancy which has engulfed the Negro community must not lead us to a distrust of all white people.
See, he makes a very good point there. He makes a very good point there. He comes out and says we need to, he basically talks about the difference between, being attacked physically versus, social resistance. He's talking about peacefully resisting racism and what was going on back then. He was not a supporter of violence. And there were those in the community back then that wanted to enact violence. And he's like, no. We need to do this peacefully. We need to do this the right way. This is a man who, he loved peace. He was a man of God and a great orator. And we need to take these words and apply them today, so badly. Let's continue on.
For many of our white brothers, as evidenced by their presence here today, have come to realize that their destiny is tied up with our destiny. And they have come to realize that their freedom is inextricably bound to our freedom. We cannot walk alone. And as we walk, we must make the pledge that we shall always march ahead. We cannot turn back. There are those who are asking the devotees of civil rights, when will you be satisfied? We can never be satisfied as long as the Negro is the victim of the unspeakable horrors of police brutality. We can never be satisfied. As long as our body is heavy with the fatigue of travel, cannot gain lodging in the motels of the highways and the hotels of the cities. We cannot be satisfied as long as the Negro's basic mobility is from a smaller ghetto to a larger one. We can never be satisfied as long as our children are stripped of their selfhood and robbed of their dignity by signs stating for whites only. We cannot be satisfied as long as a Negro in Mississippi cannot vote and a Negro in New York believes he has nothing for which to vote. No, we are not satisfied, and we will not be satisfied until justice rolls down like waters and righteousness like a mighty stream. I am not unmindful that some of you have come here out of great trials and tribulations. Some of you have come fresh from narrow jail cells. And some of you have come from areas where your quest for freedom left you battered by the storms of persecution and staggered by the winds of police brutality. You have been the veterans of creative suffering. Continue to work with the faith that unearned suffering is redemptive. Go back to Mississippi. Go back to Alabama. Go back to South Carolina. Go back to Georgia. Go back to Louisiana. Go back to the slums and ghettos of our northern cities. Knowing that somehow this situation can and will be changed. Let us not wallow in the valley of despair. I say to you today, my friend, so even though we face the difficulties of today and tomorrow, I still have a dream. It is a dream deeply rooted in the American dream.
Listen to this part here. This is probably the most famous part of the speech. It's probably one of the most powerful parts of this speech. And it is an incredible oration of what was going on back then and what Martin Luther King's view of the future was going to be. Martin Luther King Jr. was a brilliant man. And, you hear him talk about peace and talk about equality. And, yeah, America's not perfect today. But you know what? We've gotten a lot better than we were back then. And we're still, as a society, striving to be better. And we can't let those who want to cause trouble get in the way of that strive and that effort to be better. And I think Martin Luther King talks, you listen to his speech, he's talking about that very thing that I'm talking about here. But pay very close attention to this part of the speech. This speech was given 57 years ago. But the words ring throughout history, through the decades and through the days. Decades and years and days and, all that stuff. I mean, it is so powerful, especially this part right here.
I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal.
Amen.
I have a dream that one day on the red hills of Georgia, the sons of former slaves and the sons of former slave owners will be able to sit down together at the table of brotherhood. I have a dream that one day, even the state of Mississippi, a state sweltering with the heat of injustice, sweltering with the heat of oppression, will be transformed into an oasis of freedom and justice. I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today. I have a dream that one day down in Alabama, with its vicious racists, with its governor having his lips dripping with the words of interposition and nullification, one day right there in Alabama, little black boys and black girls will be able to join hands with little white boys and white girls as sisters and brothers. I have a dream today. I have a dream that one day every valley shall be exalted, and every hill and mountain shall be made low, the rough places will be made plain, and the crooked places will be made straight, and the glory of the Lord shall be revealed, and all flesh shall see it together. This is our hope. This is the faith that I go back to the South with. With this faith, we will be able to hew out of the mountain of despair a stone of hope. With this faith, we will be able to transform the jangling discords of our nation into a beautiful symphony of brotherhood. With this faith, we will be able to work together, to pray together, to struggle together, to go to jail together, to stand up for freedom together, knowing that we will be free one day. This will be the day. This will be the day when all of God's children will be able to sing with new meaning, my country, tears of thee. Sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing. Land where my fathers died, land of the pilgrim's pride. From every mountainside, let freedom ring. And if America is to be a great nation, this must become true. And so let freedom ring. From the prodigious hilltops of New Hampshire, let freedom ring. From the mighty mountains of New York, let freedom ring. From the heightening Alleghenies of Pennsylvania, let freedom ring. From the snow-capped Rockies of Colorado, Let freedom ring from the curvaceous slopes of California. But not only that, let freedom ring from Stone Mountain of Georgia. Let freedom ring from Lookout Mountain of Tennessee. Let freedom ring from every hill and molehill of Mississippi, from every mountainside. Let freedom ring, and when this happens, and when we allow freedom ring, when we let it ring from every village and every hamlet, from every state and every city, we will be able to speed up that day when all of God's children, black men and white men, Jews and Gentiles, Protestants and Catholics, will be able to join hands and sing in the words of the old Negro spiritual, free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, we are free at last.
You know, you hear that speech, and, you know, it should stir you. You know, it should stir you deep down. You know, what MLK said that day, so powerful. What MLK said that day was very true of the time. But there's lessons that we can use today that we can take today from that speech. And yeah, we're getting ready to play some games and have some fun. But that speech is so powerful, so amazingly done, so wonderful. The message that is given in that speech. You know, the dream he had, you know, is still not fully complete today. God damn, it is very, very much a reality. You know, we're not perfect here in this country, but we're getting there. And we can't allow those who would use means of violence and coercion and vandalism to ruin that. Those 250,000 people there, and that man, they knew how to get things done. They knew how to get their message across peacefully. You know, and that is so critical. Like I said, I'm not going to get into politics with it. I wasn't trying to get into politics. I hope you guys understand that it's not meant as politics. What it is meant as is a reminder of how far we've come, and a reminder of the lessons that can be taken from that speech. It's food for thought, and you know, given that this is the 57th anniversary of it, I felt it would be remiss not to bring it up and not to show that speech. Our country is a great nation because of so much of that speech, so much of that dream this man had coming true. And it's not all of that dream has come true yet, but so much of it has. And every day we should be striving to make more of that dream happen and make more of it come true. That's all I'm going to say on it. With that, we're going to get into, Fortnite Save the World mode. I hope y'all learned something from that. You know, I hope y'all take those words to heart and take those lessons from this great man to heart. They are so, so powerful. All right, let's get into Fortnite Save the World mode. Let's have some fun. Yeah, let's have some fun. Now, I already did the brief intro, but they might make me do it again because I closed out in the middle of the mission, so we'll see. Now, that's the only thing I don't like about this. It does take forever to load. Now, unfortunately, I had to pull it off of this in order to do speech, but I think the speech was too important not to do. I think you, the viewers, would probably agree with me. And that wasn't a political speech either. That was just a man talking about how he felt about things and what he believes should happen. Okay, it's gonna make start over again with this. Like I said, it's still a first time playthrough.
You're awake! How's your head, okay? Those stairs are really meant for feet. Just a tip moving forward.
Security system failure.
Ignore that. So, introductions. I'm Ray, and we're the commander's support crew. Or at least we would be, if we had a commander. And if this drill is any indication, we won't last a second in the storm on our own. Say that again? Not a drill? Well, that certainly explains the monsters. In fact, our mission was to prevent the storm from happening, so on to Plan B. Plan B. You guys got anything? Anything? Come on.
Distress call. Incoming distress call.
I think you just found our Plan B.
Ramirez here. I'm requesting backup.
Regional loud clear.
We have survivors in danger. The storm's closing in.
Please hold.
Do not put me on hold.
Let's cut to the chase. Fighting the forces of evil, because we really need a commander, and I think you've got what it takes. Don't listen to him. You're going to be amazing. Connecting you to our commander now. Guys, take your positions. Lock. Flip the switch. Whenever you're ready, commander.
Commander. Ramirez is counting on you to get those survivors to safety.
Hello? Ray? If you can hear me, now would be a great time to hurry up.
Copy that. Weapons and building systems coming online now.
Well, this is the intro mission.
Back in action.
I already did this once, but the part of this anyways.
Situation.
See for yourself.
Lead the way, Commander.
Take him out. That's how it's done, Commander.
Whenever something is blocking your path, try destroying it.
Use your pickaxe to take care of the minecart.
Nice. What's your situation out here, Ramirez?
I've been holding down the fort, but nowhere safe for long.
Well, we're here to help.
No, we're just gonna grab some stuff. While we're here anyways. We might need this later, I don't know. I know we're gonna need some wood. I didn't remember that part. That's the worst thing that could happen, right?
Whoa! Has it always been this bad, Ramirez?
Nah, sometimes it's worse.
We'll need to build our way out of the cave. Enter build mode and select stairs.
No, I want stairs, you idiot. Oh, might help if I was hit the right thing there.
You're gonna need a bigger gun. A much bigger gun. We can help with that. We need some crafting materials. Try smashing up some cars and trees. Trees are good sources of wood for building and twine for crafting.
Us.
Cars are a trusty source of metal, nuts and bolts, and mechanical parts. All right, that's everything we need to craft a gun. Open the inventory, click on the gun icon, select it, and craft.
Ramirez, come in. We got company.
I've marked the location of the fort on your map. Let's go protect those survivors.
Okay, so we gotta go. This is where I stopped.
Hurry up out there, Ramirez.
Take out those huts.
Thought we lost you out there.
You're not that lucky. What's your status?
If we can't find a way out of here soon, we're all as good as dead.
Don't worry, hermano. We're working on it.
No need to worry. We've got your back. Let's place some traps. To keep husks from getting inside, place traps in front of the door. Those traps should buy us some time. Let's see how those survivors are holding up.
Ramirez!
Hang tight. We're gonna take care of it.
Ramirez? I'm getting some seriously weird readings here. What's on the other side of that wall?
No clue. We couldn't find our way in.
I can fix that. Enter edit mode. Select the square in the middle and the square below it to create a door. Nice work.
Whoa! Was this here the whole time? Is this a missile or some sort of rocket?
Some sort of rocket. Actually, wait! It's the best sort of rocket! Commander, there's a satellite on board. If we have a satellite, we can guide Ramirez and the survivors back to our home base.
Then let's launch this thing.
That's strange. Someone converted this rocket to run on blue glow. Okay then, let's find some blue glow. Explore the rooms near the rocket. There should be some blue glow close by. That's enough. Add the blue glow to the rocket.
I just want to see if I collect all of it. The rest is elsewhere.
Great. Now get outside before you're engulfed in flaming rocket exhaust. We need to keep that rocket safe until launch.
Another wave's coming. I need some backup.
Don't take any chances, Lenny. I'm on my way.
What the hell is that thing?
Get out of there!
I think I can hold it.
Fall back! Fall back!
We've got more incoming. You need to protect the survivors. Seconds to blast off. Stand by to move, Ramirez.
Okay. Interesting storyline so far. Okay, first mission complete. Interesting so far. Freya. to say hi to the camera? Huh? Lay down. Lay down. 1, 2.
Great job out there. Thanks to that
Lay
launch,
down.
we can now connect to our very own satellite. Let's take a look. I'm sure it's not that bad. Oh, wow. That is terrible. I stand corrected. Wow. Oh, great. They're in space too. Let's deal with that later.
They're in space. They ain't bothering us down on the planet.
Not bad. So, what do you call this place?
Okay, we're gonna call this place Hell. Oops, hold on. Okay, I think we use a devil thing for color. There we go. We're gonna call it Hell. Okay. Welcome to Hell, folks. Okay, let's launch it. Oh boy.
I can't believe it! People are still alive out there! And we can save them! This could be our thing! Where do we start? Oh. I get it. I have people I'm looking for too. Look, so what if there are storms and monsters? If we all pull together, we can bring all of them home. What do you say?
They're closing in too fast. We're not gonna make it to the door.
That's our cue, Commander. Pop, head down and prepare the storm shield. You'll be fine. Out you go!
Stay behind me!
Pick up the pace, Pop!
Nah, take your time. It's only a horde of monsters. home, Commander.
Okay.
Welcome home, everyone. You are now protected by a temporary storm shield. But I think I know how to turn this little home base into something incredible. If we can upgrade and protect it, this storm shield could keep you and everyone you rescue safe from the storm. And that's where you and your construction chops come into play. You are a talented builder, like Frank Lloyd Wright, or Bob. So let's get started. Go activate the storm shield. The goal is to protect the storm shield from any attackers. Here's what you can build! But we don't have the resources to build that quite yet. And here's what we do have the time and resources to build. Still good. Let's get started with the basics. Can't build without resources. Let me send some for you. Let's build some defenses around the storm shield. Let's start with walls. You have wood, stone, and metal. Now, add a door. Next, you'll want to build some floors and ceilings. Nicely done. Looks like we could use some traps. Place a floor, ceiling, and wall trap.
Nope. Those are the basics. Now let's finish the build. Here's what you need to construct. Low walls are great for slowing down the enemy, and they don't get in the way of your bullets. Deselect the 2 top rows, and make sure the bottom 3 panels are selected. Make sure to select the low piece you removed to make the door. you definitely have construction skills. Let's place a few more traps on structures you've built. Put them anywhere you like, but remember, this first attack will come from the south. Confession time! I, broke the airstrike. Let's not dwell on who crashed what into a mountain, alright? So for now, we'll stick with grenades. Here's a target for you. Try throwing a grenade at the target. Grenade! Nicely done! Looks like we're ready to defend. If your walls take damage during the fight, you can repair them as long as you have enough of the matching material. You may want to craft some more ammo, but after that, you're all set. When you're ready to start the fight, select Expand Shield from the Storm Shield console. Here we go! Shield power increasing. As expected, the shields have gone a little flaky. Let's see if the storm notices. I think it did. You've got this, Commander. Defend your storm shield.
Clear out the hub.
Alright. So it's like zombies, but more cartoony. And defensive options. Okay. Okay. Yeah, let's open this up, see what we got. Okay.
The shield is up, the survivors are safe, and Ramirez is ready for action. Huh, not a bad start. Locke, let's see that status report. Okay, good reporting. Just one small note. Let's maybe try not to cry in the war room? Even if the storm is closing in and our power reserve indicators are flashing red. Which is not energy efficient at all. But none of that matters, because we've got Vindertech on our side. Our sensors are picking up an active Vindertech research facility in this zone. Lead the way, Commander.
Oh. It would appear I can play as John Wick. You have to admit that would look really odd.
What you see is what you get.
Pretend to be surprised.
Hi! Have a llama day!
Okay. I guess.
What? I was hungry. I have a complicated inner life.
Look. Oh yeah, you got the goods.
Yeah, I swallowed a phone.
This one's gonna... Yeah, take it on home.
What's happening?
Hi-ho. Well, that's me.
Am I gonna get superpowers?
Might as well get a bunch of stuff now.
And that's all she wrote.
How safe are these x-rays?
Ooh, that looks sharp. Adios. Enjoy.
Look into the llama.
Well, hello there. Have at it. Whoa. Oh, lucky you. Oh, yeah, you are raking it in.
Whoa!
Oh. And that's all she wrote.
It's like you really get me.
Alright, we're gonna do this mission here real quick. Then we're going to take a break. Freya, lay down. Lay down.
The fate of the world now rests on you, me, and some guy from tech support. Who, let's face it, may no longer be with us. I've marked his last known location on the minimap. Let's check it out and hope for the best.
John Wick with a katana.
This does not inspire confidence. Let's see what's inside. And this inspires even less confidence. Let's take a look around. Nice job! Let's explore. It looks like it was abandoned. A secret research lab! Finally. Huh. This is vendor tech equipment. What's it doing here? Check out that computer. Whoa, this is interesting. In the lead up to the storm, Vendor Tech Labs began developing experimental weapons. Normally I'd find that kind of thing disturbing, but these days, I'm all about it. It looks like this lab was working on something called an atmospheric laser. I've downloaded the schematic. Let's test it out. Okay, to start, we'll need some blue glow to power the weapon. There should be some in this lab. Then, I've got a hunch we'll want to stock up on bullets. There are two ways to craft bullets. You can open your inventory and select the bullets you want to craft, or you can hold reload on your current weapon to auto-craft the bullets you need. Let's craft some bullets. I've marked the target on your map.
Okay.
There's the target. According to the lab's computers, you place the Atlas on the target, add blue glow, and wait. Sounds simple. Way to go! Prepare for an attack from the west. Build some basic reinforcements to protect the Atlas. This storm will be stronger than what we saw at home base. There's more than one way to build a fort. You can edit what you've built to add windows, doors, or to change the overall design. When you're in the build menu, you can also place traps. If your structure takes damage, you can repair it using the same resource. Nice work. Add blue glow to the Atlas. Open mission control when you're ready to begin. That's enough blue glow. Here come the husks. And there goes the core temperature. Oh. No need to worry. Yet. seconds left to go. Okay, something is definitely happening. No turning back now. Save the Atlas. Whoa! It just blasted a hole in the clouds. Score 1 for reckless amateur science. We've got to stock up on these beautiful sky lasers.
Alright, that was... What are you doing, Freya? Lay down. Alright, I'm gonna have to take a break, let my dog out. I'm not trying to something, refill my beer, all that good stuff. That was cool. Alright, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with more Real Men Wear Kilts TV, Fortnite, Save the World mode. Everyone go out? Go say? Alright, let's go. 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 All right, welcome back to Real Men Wear Kilts TV. I'm Patrick Joy. Anyways, we're gonna get right back into the game here in just a second. Hope everyone's enjoying themselves right now. I mean, I know I'm having fun. All right. Let's see what kind of rewards we got here. Oh, and I hope you had a chance to check out Alpha Nerds Guild and Shell Shock CBD. And if you went to Shell Shock CBD and placed an order, I hope you used code Patrick and got your 10% off. That's a win-win for both of us because you guys get 10% off and, hell, I get a nice little kickback. It's a win-win.
Alright. That atlas gives us room to breathe. Oh, hey. One of the vendor tech files is an update to our harvesting gear. Look for weak spot indicators next time you're harvesting. Aim for the target and reap the reward.
Actually, something I just want to check real quick.
I hear you all are in need of a storm analyst. Well, you're in luck. I saw that light show you put on back there, by the way. Righteous pyro. But I'm gonna do you one better.
Is that so?
Come see for yourself.
Well, hang on, let's see. I have a new option. Yeah, we're gonna stick with what I got. Hi, Roxy. Okay, so I can do this here apparently. Okay, I don't know what it wants. Okay, let's give this a whirl. Okay, Lars. Lars, help Lars. Lars can get us better from first. Fortify the enemies away from research equipment during stage until the ban is ready. Okay. Okay.
We're here. What's your location, Lars?
Where else would I be? Hanging out in my lab, making groundbreaking discoveries.
We'll find you. So what have you turned up in your research?
Nothing but noise. Too much signal interference going on.
Huh, tell me about it. Everything up to 3,000 gigahertz.
It's total chaos.
Exactly. And don't get me started on UHF.
Oh, ultra-high frequencies are getting brutalized.
It's like, where's the ionosphere?
I said the exact same thing. Look at that. I knew we'd make a good team.
It's not really a team, it's more of a me and the commander situation. No offense, it's just, that's how it's always been. Commander and Ray, saving the world, side by side.
It's cool, little robot, I get it. But you're gonna come around.
All right.
Well, what do you think?
I think it's a van, Lars.
Hey, it's a state-of-the-art mobile storm analysis lab. And a van. It can be both. Look, I need your help. Can you hook me up with a better antenna? I can't go into the storm without those husks mobbing the van.
All right, Lars, we have an idea. I've prepared the van propulsion device. Deploy when you're ready, Commander. Help! Help!
Ray, it's a balloon.
It's a weather balloon.
Will it keep the van in the air?
We'll find out.
Good enough for me.
Add blue glow to prepare for liftoff.
Oh, on. Gotta find something. what she's doing. What the other person's doing, but... There's some blue glow.
more blue glow. Add blue glow and get ready to defend the van. Flip the switch when you're ready.
Uh-huh. Okay.
We've got a bonus in play.
Oh, shit. We got defeated.
Launch in 3, 2, 1, lift off!
Oh, hi, J Venom. A little late. Just noticed you were there. Alright, we're gonna call it a night. Hope you all enjoyed. Hope you all learned something from the video earlier. Yeah, with that, I think we're gonna call it a night, and we will catch you guys next time. Probably Monday night, 8 to whenever. That's 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Check out Alpha Nerds Guild. Again, awesome organization. Check out Show.cbd. Use code Patrick. Get 10% off your order. It's a win-win for both of us. With that, I'm going to go ahead and, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. Hope you all enjoyed. And we will be back again Monday, like I said. Till then.